guys. Wow. It's been forever. It has been forever since I've been on here talking to you guys. Oh, how are you guys doing? I feel like y'all about to talk back. I'm talking as if you guys can actually hear me. Um, Guys, I got a lot going on, different projects going on. I know I'm not on here as much as I used to be. Maybe in the future I'll be able to get back on here the way I was. In the meantime, you can find me. I've been on Facebook a lot, and I even have so my Facebook is Herbalist July. And then I also have a Facebook page, and it's called July Wellness. So you guys can catch me on there. Um, I got to do better at my Instagram. So, yeah, Instagram, I have that too. That's also July Wellness. But today's video is courtesy of one of my classmates. His name is Ricardo Holloway. Ricardo is one of my very dear classmates, you guys. He's the one who provided my intro, outro with the lady painting. So, he had some information that he wanted me to deliver to you guys. Because of his busy schedule, he said that he's not able to do what he wants to do yet. And so, in the meantime, he wants me to give this information to you guys on vitamin K. Some of you may know about the importance of vitamin K. I do remember that a family chiropractor had told us that we needed it in order for our bones to remain strong and healthy. And that is due in part to vitamin K helping you to absorb vitamin D and helping you to, I think it helps you to absorb calcium, he said. But anyway, the reason that Ricardo wanted me to give you guys this information is because there's a vitamin K supplement that we all need to start taking, and I'm gonna put that in the description. He sent that to me, so I'll be sure to put that in the description. The research that I did, I took a lot of notes, but I haven't had a chance to really study it long. So, what I'm going to do for you guys is at least deliver the facts to you because I don't want to give you my opinion on anything. I'm just going to give you the facts the way I took notes on them. Okay, I would love to get more in depth with the information, but like I said, I just haven't had a whole lot of time. I got all these other projects that I have. Sorry, I thought I muted this. Okay, so let's see. I hope that doesn't happen again. Vitamin K. All right, back in the what is it? Oh, this is the wrong post. Let me go to the other one. Back in the 1930s, um, there were studies done on chickens. And with these chickens, they gave them pure cholesterol. And the pure cholesterol caused the chickens to bleed to death. So, what they did was they gave the chickens spinach, which is known for having high levels of vitamin K. The vitamin K in the spinach helped the chickens to coagulate their blood so that they wouldn't bleed to death, or it allowed their blood to clot, in other words. So, coagulation or blood clotting is something that is caused by having safe levels of vitamin K in your body. Okay, so this information even caused them to win a Nobel Peace Prize because obviously this is information that helps us. Now, why is this important to you? If you are a person who takes cholesterol lowering medication, it means that it can affect your body with vitamin K, and it can lower your levels of vitamin K. So, should you be in an accident, or maybe you're taking other types of meds that thin your blood, you could be at a really high risk of bleeding to death, like these chickens did. Um, I'll name the meds in the description because I'm not sure if I can say them here on the video. So I will put the names of them in the description. Um, the other thing is, when you do take these meds, being that they block your traditional vitamin K, this will, let's see, people take these meds to prevent risks of strokes and heart attacks. That's why they take those meds. That's why they take the cholesterol lowering medications, to prevent risks of strokes and heart attacks. But it also affects their ability to have blood clots if they start bleeding, meaning they can lose a lot of blood. Okay. Um, I remember reading some information one time about the Israelite boys, young Israelite boys, because of the Mosaic law. They were, it was a command for the Israelites to get their children circumcised, but I think they had to do it like on the eighth day, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was the eighth day. So when they had their children, let's see, I had to fix that and then edit it, don't I? Okay. So the Israelites had to, I remember reading some information about the Israelites and how, I believe on the eighth day they had to get their children circumcised, and they were not supposed to do it any time before the eighth day. And turns out that it's around that time that the body naturally makes vitamin K, so that when they did get circumcised, they would not bleed to death, but their blood would clot so that they would heal faster from the circumcision. So that was another bit of interesting information. Our bodies are wonderfully made. So, but then we tend to get in our way, you know, humans and medical science and all of these developments, and then the pharmaceuticals. We have to really be careful with what we're doing, because vitamin K is a very necessary nutrient that we need. Um, and the other reason that we need it is because it helps us to absorb vitamin D, and it helps us to keep our bones and our veins from calcifying. So, if you're someone who has had many rounds of antibiotics, too many antibiotics could cause you to lose your level or lower your levels of vitamin K, meaning you are also at risk of excessive bleeding if anything should come up. Okay, so keep that in mind if you're someone who has been on antibiotics more than a few times. Um, Says here that vitamin K2 activates a protein that is responsible for our bones and teeth. So, without vitamin K2, as we age, we tend to have more brittle bones. We tend to have bone fractures, need hip replacements, knee replacements, um, you know, osteoporosis, dentures. All these things are coming from a lack of vitamin K2. Uh, talks about the fact that women who take more calcium than average, they do have fewer broken bones, but they have more heart attacks. Now, why is that? The calcium helps to build their bones, but it also lines their arteries, makes it less easy for your arteries to pump blood throughout your body. And then you get blockages in your arteries once the calcification reaches a certain amount. And that's how you end up with heart attack. So the vitamin K2 is very necessary for balancing all of this out and to prevent these problems from happening. Uh, let's see, what else did I have? I have a little bit more information about this all vital nutrient. Now, this one, I'll just read you the facts because I haven't really had a chance to study it in depth. I do know that it coincides with some prior research I had done on the pancreas. So, pregnant women need vitamin K. We, 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 I'm not pregnant, but vitamin K is these specific forms of vitamin K are necessary for mommy and baby. So MK4 is something that does not, I'm sorry, MK4 is something that can be processed and handed over to the baby. However, MK7 does not cross the placenta for some reason. MK4 and MK7 are both necessary, but the MK7 is never found in a developing fetus, and it's also, as it says in my notes, noticeably absent in the cord blood and in the fetus. So MK4 we do pass on, but MK7 we don't. Um, and I think it may have something to do with these proteolytic enzymes that are produced by the pancreas. And the pancreas plays a large role with a pregnant woman being able to procreate procreate that placenta, and the placenta becomes almost like an invasive organ that grows and grows and grows and would grow out of control were it not for the fact that once that fetus develops its own pancreas, it stops the mother from continuing to grow that placenta. Pretty interesting about the pancreas. The other superpowers of the pancreas, if you will, is the fact that it stops radical cells in their tracks. So there are protein digesting enzymes that the pancreas makes that prevent you from having an outbreak of radical cells, if you know what I mean. Which is why that is one of the quickest ways to expire when you get this growth of radical cells in your pancreas. Pancreatic, you know what. So anyway, guys, this is just some of my research. I know that you guys are used to me doing better quality videos with all my edits and everything like that, but oh God, I'm trying to juggle all these things. I can only do so much. Eventually I'll be able to get back around to making these fun videos and making them extremely interesting. This was just a lot of factual information, but hopefully you guys are getting the sense of what changes you might need to make if you are on cholesterol lowering medications, or if you're wondering why you're having a problem with your bones getting more brittle as you age, or your teeth getting weaker and needing dentures and things like that. So just remember that vitamin K in its various forms are way more important than we may think. There is that supplement that I'm going to put in. I think I mentioned it earlier because this is like the second video I did, and maybe I mentioned it in the prior video. But there's a supplement that I want to give to you guys, and I'm going to put it in the description because Ricardo Holloway insisted that you guys have this information. Okay, so please thank him for that. And I hope that you all are doing well. I hope that you have a wonderful Wednesday, and I hope to be back on with you guys soon. Don't hesitate to come say hello over on Facebook. Um, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and please give me a thumbs up for this video. All right, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will be talking to you soon.